Well, hello. We're in between doing a lot of activities right now. Wolfgang is preoccupied doing these. I think they're Melissa and Doug. It's like paint with water flashcards. They're awesome. So while he's doing that, I am feeding my sourdough starter. Fingers crossed that it's actually still alive. Every time I feed it, I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna be active, but I'll give it another go. I thought I just brought a jar down. So I might be wasting ingredients, but you know, we'll find out. When I cleaned out my fridge, I feel like that was last week or something. I don't even know. All my days are running together, which this morning was a busy morning. Some would say productive, some would say fun. And I like mornings like this, so let me give you a rundown, okay? Avelina had a soccer game, came home. Wentworth had a soccer game. I came home after that, / we brought Meredith to gymnastics, which is right next to the soccer game. It's very convenient. And sometimes the times overlap, which is extra convenient, but it doesn't happen often, I'll just say that. Our hopes were high for that to happen more often than it actually does. And in between that, Eleanor had a friend staying the night, so she got picked up. And then Avelina has a volleyball game we have to leave in like 20 minutes or so. So my hope is that I'm gonna feed the sourdough starters and then maybe have enough time to make a juice if I have everything to make a juice. That is way too much starter, but I wasn't paying attention, it's fine. And then later today, my goal is to bring Avelina, wait for it, homecoming dress shopping. Can we cry together? Oh, where has the time gone? I can't even believe it's like homecoming season. She's a freshman in high school, obviously, but it seems so bizarre. A couple of her friends invited her to their schools because their old school capped at 8th grade, so a lot of her friend group went to like every school that you can think of in the area. She's got friends there, which is great, but they also, you okay? They also, like a couple of them invited her to their homecoming, which is so sweet, and then she has her own, so I one dress for all of them, please, unless she wants to like borrow dresses. I did that with my friends. I would, I think one in particular, a yellow dress, it was beautiful. Butter yellow, well before the 2024 trend of butter yellow was popular. Obviously, it was like 2004. The trends always come back around, you know? Anyway, I borrowed that one from a friend. My prom dress, can I tell you? It was an actual wedding dress. I still have it. It's gorgeous, and it was a lot of money. It wasn't as much as like a typical wedding dress, like nowadays, I don't know. But if I could go back, actually Alex and I were talking the other day, and I don't know how we got on this topic. I think we were talking about travel and whatever. I couldn't tell you if my life depended on it, like even who we were talking to, but we were talking about our honeymoon. How did we get started talking about this? I don't know, but we went to Paris and he was like, if I could do it over, I would go somewhere to just relax, because I guess it kind of ties in together. I'm the type of person who likes to like go, and if I'm traveling, I want to see it all. I want to go everywhere. I'm up at the butt crack of dawn. I'm going to bed as late as possible, crashing out. I just want to give it all to me. Yeah?
I was a big ghost.
Oh, I saw that.
That was a blanket.
You were a crazy ghost.
Yeah, I could see where I was going when I was a ghost.
You were right. He would prefer to like lounge and just relax all day. But for me, I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, where are we going? You know? And that's why I like mornings like this, because I wake up and I'm like, okay, we gotta hit the ground running. We gotta go, go, go. We've gotta be XYZ places. And I like the hustle and bustle. It feels like it's very much alive. I love when, you know, everyone's in the kitchen eating breakfast and ideally not arguing about dumb things, you know, but sometimes that happens too. There's just something about this morning that was just really special and I like it. But then other days I'm like, can I just not get up at 6 a.m. one day? I can understand both sides for sure. So I'm not sure what the rest of the day will bring. I think I have to restock the snacks upstairs. Wentworth is having someone come over tonight, like a friend today. So they're gonna be playing, who knows, it's always a revolving door around here, and I haven't stocked that place in a while. We had family movie night and they were like, I was like, let's make popcorn. I didn't even make brownies. What is happening? I don't know. Sometimes you drop balls and life goes on. You just gotta roll with the punches, you know? You gotta roll with the punches. Ooh, that's what I was gonna do, make a juice. I feel like I said that, but now I only have 8 minutes to do it. Risky move, but I'm up for it if I have all the ingredients. Let's cross our fingers. I was at the soccer field and my friend said, oh, you know what I made last night? Pumpkin sourdough. I was like, wait a second. People are adding things in. I have another friend who adds stuff into her sourdough, like all the time, every week she's like texting me a picture. This is what I made. I'm like, man, I keep it so basic, so I feel like I should branch out a little bit and maybe we'll make pumpkin sourdough loaf. I was like, what did you add to it? Cinnamon? Are we throwing pumpkin puree in there? Are we throwing in some raisins? What's going on? I need more details. But also don't send me a recipe because I won't follow it. She sent me a recipe for cinnamon rolls like 2 months ago and I was like, I want to do it, but the time commitment just hasn't happened yet. I gotta make a juice. Everything will be alright in 22. Ooh, instead of dreaming. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I missed 7. You know, whenever I think, oh, I gotta make a juice in my head, I hype it up and I'm like, I don't know if I have time. Now I have like 5 minutes because I'm dilly-dallying around singing Taylor Swift. So I'm gonna challenge myself right now. And here's the thing, if I had a better juicer, I wouldn't have to double strain it. Oh, I actually have an idea. Hold on, you just reminded me. I'm feeling 22. All right, I'm actually gonna put the strainer right on top here. This is gonna be great. I don't make this as much as I used to. I make excuses, that's what I make. Oh, and you know what? The last time I made this, hold on. I really just feel like I need the nutrients bad. The last time I made this, I skinned the kiwis and did all this to try to get less pulp. I feel like it didn't really do much, so I'm not gonna go through the trouble of doing that right now. Maybe with the lime, I feel like that helped. I need to juice more often. I feel like I always say that. Currently, I'm drinking my Element, which makes me feel just as good. So before we head to the mall, I will tell you about the day. We spent, I don't know, like 4.5 hours. And then after it, I dropped her off. She was hanging out with some friends. It just made me so happy. But while we were there, we really only went to like 4 different stores, 2 different malls, 4 different stores, 2 in each one. And just the line to get in the dressing room at some of these stores, oh my gosh, Dillard's was fine. Was it Dillard's? I'm pretty sure. Was fine because they had ample fitting rooms. But Windsor, oh my gosh, I have no idea. I have no idea. There were some people who were just shopping and they were like, what is going on? And I was like, homecoming is coming up. So that's what's going on. And honestly, I will tell you, there is a huge quality difference from Windsor to Dillard's, department stores, JCPenney, that kind of thing. But obviously, usually double the price is what we have found looking. I have a favorite dress. And I actually have a couple favorites. They're not the same as her favorites. We just have 2 different styles and that's fair. And I want her to feel comfortable. So we have yet to buy one, but she does. She took pictures of like all the ones she loved and sent them to her friends and they're, you know, sharing opinions and all that good stuff. I feel like that's part of the fun. And she has gone to the mall a couple of times with her friends to try some stuff on. But you tell me, when you guys had homecoming, did you have short dresses or long dresses? Apparently short is for homecoming, long is for prom. That's the new age style. I don't know. Have arrived. Wish us luck. Apparently this rack is $10 and she's looking for a navy blue, but I think someone just shoved this here. I also saw this one, tanned and tipsy. And I'm wondering if I should wear this to the Russell Dickerson concert that I'm not going to. They have, oh wait, more Western. Do have some things. I actually already picked a dress out for her and I said, oh, this one's really cute. And then I put it up to her. I should probably show you what dress, huh? Let me show you. Here it is. I saw the velvet and I was thinking 90s. I love this hunter green, but I put it up to her and I was like, oh, it's too short and too low cut. And she said, if I think that's low cut, then I'm cooked. Oh my God. Tripping, but I feel like you without me ain't right. Someone did an NSYNC song. Who was singing? Amazing. I actually really like this one. It's got some good sequins. It's got the velvet underneath, giving that 90s style. A nice square neckline. Oh, the back. You know, there's always one piece that I'm like, ugh. My plan of attack currently is just to find her size in the dress and then bring it to her and have her try it on. Because I feel like you never, well, okay, maybe not this one. Doing Kids Bop, but for adults. This is like an Usher song, but it's a cover. Temu version of the Usher song. I love this color, but everything else I absolutely hate about it. Now, this is kind of sweet. It's giving Belle. She would absolutely hate that. I also really like this. What's your vibe? Ooh, I am loving everything blue. I love the details on this, like the beading. Ooh, this is really pretty too. I like this one. Oh my God. Ooh, but I have to tell you, I'm more of a princess. Since we're here, should I try on a dress? So fun. Came here when she needed a dress for graduation. It was a very formal graduation, so it really worked out. Like, this is actually really pretty. Avelina's not loving her dress, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. And I feel like I can go to Taylor Swift because I'm fearless. Just a couple of Bobsy twins over here. He was sunshine, I was midnight rain. I really love these. Look, it's the same dress if you cannot tell. By the way, short dresses apparently are all the rage.
Because it's Hopo.
Yeah, but we always wore to the floor until Laguna Beach came out. Twinning again, the bodycon style is not for me. Can we do that together? Last dress she tried on was absolutely stunning. It was stunning. So she's got like 5 more to try on, and then a couple more she wants to look at pink outside. She did not come here for pink, but look what happened. So cute. How could you resist when they have like some really cute stuff in here? So she's gonna try some more on. She's not in love with any of them. She's got 2 top contenders. We're going the wrong way. And Annie's is over there.
I thought you wanted Chick-fil-A.
I don't care. You want Chick-fil-A. Also, have you guys seen this store in the mall? Selfie World. It's a whole place inside. I don't know if you can see where you can just take selfies. It has
It's the same price.
ample opportunities to take a bunch of selfies. Malls are dying. And we were talking about even Macy's is going out of business. Like, who's going to sponsor the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? That's my main question.
I have a question. So
We're literally just talking about this. A spirit Halloween in the former Macy's. When they say malls are dying, this is what they mean. This used to be Dillard's. I'm pretty sure. This was Dillard's or JCPenney. One or the other. Hold on, what the heck is this? Cookies in a vending machine? Oh, it's ice cream. Wait, it's like Dippin' Dots? Off-brand? I'd eat it, not gonna lie. Now this was more my style, homecoming dresses. Especially this one right here. This one, oh, I could cry. You wanna try that one on?
I want to just see.
Yes, I got her in. I got her inside. Look at these beauties. Here we are at the Gen Z rack. Really like this one. Avelina's right. What a beautiful day to be at the mall. It's our second stop of the day. Hopefully she finds something at Dillard's. This is where we found...
I found something at Winsler, but it was not my size.
Yeah, so we're gonna shop online. Is this where we found your graduation dress?
Yeah, no, it was at Winsler.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
But like we got it online.
We got one dress here. Maybe
for the bar mitzvah and the school dance.
Yes, that too. Walking in here always gives me like old school vibes. We used to shop exclusively at the mall. I can remember when a Walmart and Target opened in our town and I was like middle school. I'm trying to find a speaker so you can hear the song. I am living my absolute best life. Right now, just dress shopping with her is a whole vibe. It's like, it's kind of crazy. Do you hear it? Avril Lavigne is playing. It's bringing back my high school memories. It's like so weird. Anyway, we're at Dillard's, and they have a wide variety. Ooh, a little cupcake dress. So cute, right? There's so many options. It's slightly overwhelming. He was a skater boy. Dresses are here, and I'm just taking a clip of this so I can screenshot it and upload it to ThreadUp to see if I can get it. But I stinking love that. This reminds me of a limited 2 top I used to have. Have you seen at Kohl's? Here's the skirt. Let's guess that price. At Kohl's, they have like a limited 2 selection. Ooh, $50. Paulina just said, people can still hear you even though you're in the dressing room, because I just started blaring Avril Lavigne. And by blaring, I mean singing at the top of my lungs. No, I'm just showing the dress options that you're trying on. Lots of good ones.
Oh, I'm trying one, the pink one?
I'm making you try that one on. That one's like Little Bo Peep style. There's so many that I like that she absolutely despised. All right. And this one is fun and funky. Oh, I wasn't recording. Are you doing the gritty?
No, I'm twirling.
A pocket! Well, I have to tell you something that's happened in the fitting room that's going to go down in history when I'm dying and my memory recaps all the memories that's going to go in it. We were singing, what was the song? Someday, this can be ordinary. By the Zombies, that zombie movie.
That's just not correct.
I'll follow you. And people, like in a few dressing rooms down, started clapping. It was a whole vibe. It was absolutely amazing. I loved it so much. And
They didn't start clapping. They started going like clapping.
yeah, they started like making a beat, not like applause, but it was peak. The vibes were aura 100.
Exchange them for this.
Okay, we need to hear her out.
Don't tell them.
Wait, these are like slippers though.
Yeah.
I really like the pink ones.
Wait, let me try.
I don't even have a singular pair of Uggs. Wait, they have bright pink? Ooh, they have sage green over there
This one
too.
doesn't fit me.
Wait, is this what everyone's walking around wearing? Is that what you just got? Like the platform kind?
bro, I didn't
No,
buy
these. I think you got these.
No, I did not.
Darker? I don't know. They all look the same to me. Oh, look, there's more over here. Ugg sandals. This is what we call Spice World sandals.
Hear me out, guys.
Like the Spice Girls. Yeah, I won't hear you out about that. I'm so sorry.
I think they're cute.
Their laugh will say, oh, we're gonna be someday. Day, day. Oh, we're gonna be someday. Oh, hold on, they have pumpkin oakwood here somewhere, and I will hunt it down. I'm losing Aura. Apparently, she doesn't know I don't care. White pumpkin. Wait, is this it? It kind of smells nice, but not quite the cigar I need. Okay. Oakwood white pumpkin. Pumpkin spice latte. Welcome. Ooh, welcome home might be a vibe. By the way, these are 2 for $25. Hold on, is this it? I found it. All single. Okay, 2 for $20. I'm not sure if I mentioned. The antique store is like 10 minutes away from that mall. So I said, we're going to stop into the antique store since we're out having a little girls' day. We just grabbed some Chick-fil-A, and unfortunately, I don't have my teeth brush. There's only one other time that I've done this, and honestly, sue me. What are you gonna do? So inside, I am kind of looking for furniture for Meredith's room. I've been telling you for a while. I found something on Marketplace I might pick up. It's a bedside table. It looks really nice. I feel like it's something that I would find in this kind of store. So I'm gonna hop in and we're gonna just have fun and explore. By the way, she tried on like 100 dresses and they were all absolutely stunning. She found one that wasn't in her size. So we're gonna have to order it online. Let's go inside. I feel like this is already a good sign with the flamingo right out front. By the way, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, it's called Summer House Marketplace. And it is one of my favorites. They've got such good stuff in here. Oh, like check out this mailbox. Come on, we do need a mailbox. But the real gems are right inside. Oh, I love the smell of this place. It makes me want to cry. And I will tell you, they had a throwback song on the radio. I knew every word. I wanted to cry for that too. It was Toby Keith, How Do You Like Me Now? Country radio. Gotta love it. I actually really like this piece. This, like, I guess different vendors rent out different spots, and this is my favorite vendor. If I could just have him come over or her come over and decorate my entire like house, like this whole thing, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's like guess that price. Oh, just $160 for this little stool here. Don't step on it, it'll probably break. And I really like the smell of this store. And look, they decorated for fall. They've got pumpkins and gourds and stuff. All right, I'll take you along. I am looking at everything, but you know, Meredith's room is a priority, so that's what's on my mind. Hold on, is this my future desk? It's actually the size of a desk. Mine is so tall. All right, well, let's guess that price. I don't know, I don't see a tag.
$795.
It's beautiful. Okay, it's $459, and I'm seriously considering this because my desk is actually like a hallway table. It's probably like a foot taller than this, and I have to sit on the armrest of the chair when I do computer work. It's you know, I've had more comfortable situations. Anyway, this is never like my favorite vendor, but you know, I can appreciate. And the vendors always bring in new stuff literally every single week anyway. So, you know, there's always something new to see. And especially for someone like me, I follow them on Instagram. So I'm pretty, like they're pretty good about posting stuff. But being in the store is totally different. And for someone like me who only goes like once or maybe twice a year, it's like, you know, it's a special little time to browse around. Look, happy fall. And then this dude up here, I really like this. I don't know why. I don't know why. Probably reminds me of, you know, an old picture family member. Oh my goodness, I actually really like this. This little doohickey right there. Okay, there's a whole other section. Let's run. I told Avelina I wouldn't be in here for very long. I love the vibe in here. First of all, the smell. I don't know if I've mentioned that 75 times, but I actually love it. So the smell, the vibes, everything about it. I wish my house looked like this. Oh, a cornucopia of pumpkin. Wait, the pumpkin guy? Or the chair? Ooh, these pillows are darling. Oh my goodness, look at that pillow back there. The ghosts' cats. So cute. Ooh, I like this space. Ooh, that's a pretty mirror up there. Oh, look, it's our favorite color combo. Remember when the dough bowls were all the rage? It's like the biggest one I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, I don't think I usually come here on the weekends because it is packed to the rafters in here. It's actually not. There's not that many people. Oh, this witch, I think, is calling my name. Ooh, let's go to the beach, our beach house. They normally have some really good furniture out here too. Ooh, I forgot how much I love this space. Ooh, and that mirror. Hold on, this could be something. This place is like more French provincial. Yes, a French country cottage is exactly how I would describe it. You know, it's just like the vibes of my house, essentially. I feel like I'm at home. Look, Claude Monet. I have that. Look at this mirror, too. Large vintage white, $149. Cute. I think that's the back where they're saving the goodies. Check that guy out. Cute. All right, this little section usually has some goodies, but I'm not catching the vibe on this section today. I don't really know why. You know, I tried to buy the candle that they have in here that she claims is what it smells like, but I just think it's all the old furniture. This is what they have, the tipsy. Okay, there's a nice little spot over here. Usually, I don't know if it's a new vendor, but they usually have a lot of like shells and stuff. But this dresser actually looks perfect, and it's restoration hardware, but people are trying to sell like all kinds of furniture on Facebook Marketplace for like, I'm not exaggerating, $1,000, and this is less than $500. So I'm gonna think on that. Probably have to come back for that another day. Avelina is chomping at the bit to absolutely leave. Oh, look at that too. Okay, I just want to take a peek on this area and like just soak it in. Is this a laundry basket on wheels? This could be really useful. It's becoming the best part about that antique store is that there are two more antique stores flanking it. I think this one is called Oh Whatever, where that's exactly what you'll find. Ooh, Avelina said, whoa, this is lit.
Ew,
Okay, look, they have, They have all of these board games. Yeah. Oh, poop timer. That's actually exactly what we came for. Look at this whisk. I don't know if I can contain myself. Actually, they have a whole bunch more like little knickknacks here compared to the other store. I just tend to get a little bit more overwhelmed in this store because there is so much to look at. But I'll browse you around. Oh my goodness. Look, I forgot about this seasonal. I've never been here in fall. I've never seen a fall seasonal room. I feel like I have seen Christmas and maybe another holiday, but oh my goodness, look at these crocheted sunflowers. Stunning. Stunning. Avocado salt and pepper shakers. You clock that? Oh, and all of this, oh, the apple. I could cry. I could be in here for 400 hours. All right, more in this room. Did this used to be a house? Yeah. And they're playing Aerosmith in here. I don't want to close my eyes. Yeah, Aerosmith is based off the Rock and Roller Coaster ride. Oh my gosh. They have a nice assortment of things in this room too. I think they must have, I mean, it's been a while since I've been here. That lobster pillow or stuffed animal, whatever it is. That's so cute. Ooh, this is another one of my favorites. Just walking through. Like, look at that. That could be a plant stand. This whole bookshelf is $50. Oh my gosh, what a screaming deal. Oh, look, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, it's all in the details. There's actually like 2 stores associated with this one store. It's like 2 different, you have to like go outside and back inside again. It's just too much to explore with the short amount of time that we have. Simply not enough. Like, look at all of these. Look at this embroidery. What does it say? A mother holds her children's hands for a while, their hearts forever. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, wait. Have I reached the end? Okay, now this place smells antique. The other place smells so good. This is like Hobby Lobby. I feel like I just entered another Hobby Lobby area. I mean, I'd be happy if any part of my home was decorated in this sense.
This is my favorite song.
This is my favorite song too. What is it? Michael Jackson? They have some cute Halloween items too. What even is that? Someone maybe made that. Like, what are these guys over here? I don't know. This is Michael Jackson. I knew it. Ooh, they still have the bright pink furniture.
Mom.
Yeah? Oh, look how fun this furniture is too. Can't you just like live in here? Are these Beatles books? No. Oh, Doctor Who. Yeah, I heard that's a pretty good show. Look, it looks like your 8th grade artwork. I really like this Vogue one. Look, there's more Vogue here. Kind of like this one more. It's more colorful. I actually really like this one. Is this the artwork in Anna and Elsa? Looking good, Joan. What does she say? Something about Joan. Anyway, that is a great antique store. You know, if I had more time in my life, I would be walking around antique stores a little more often than I do. Okay, this is the next day. The next morning I woke up at like, I don't know, maybe 6:30. Maybe I got to sleep until 6:30 because I was like, ooh, I got to get these breads in the oven. I got to set the timer by the time we need to leave the house by 9. So I was doing the math on like, okay, I need to wake up and like do the folds and score them and preheat the oven for an hour. Even though some days I preheated it for like 30 minutes and it's totally fine. It worked out just as well. But this day I put this loaf in a smaller what's it called? Cast iron pan. I don't know what they're called. It's not cast iron. Maybe it's a Dutch oven. And it's smaller, like 3 quarts. And I was like, oh, it'll be a little petite and fluffed up a little bit more. I'm not sure if I liked it. Also, I can't really cut them any thinner than that. And that's how I like to eat bread anyway. So it really worked out. I wanted to show you, I think I cut the first one before we left, cut the second one when we got home, because of course, like, gotta have something to eat. Gotta break some bread, gotta have some fun and eat some delicious food. I eat it with jam. It was so good. I ate way too many pieces. Oh, hi. So you saw that I made some sourdough today. This is all clean. I need to empty that. The sink is full of dishes. I woke up early so I could make the sourdough. It's almost completely gone. I need to unpack from yesterday's soccer games. I'm playing with my hair because okay, listen. What was that noise? I put in a heat protectant after I showered last night and then slept on wet hair, which is like what I always do. But I never put the heat protectant in. I'm not someone who puts extra product in my hair. It feels so greasy. I probably put way too much because I was like feeling fancy, like, oh, I am that woman. And then I woke up this morning, definitely not feeling like that woman. Anyway, the only thing we got yesterday, I'm not sure if I explained this at all. I love when people are on the lake. It makes me so happy. The kids are playing outside, some are inside, some are everywhere. That's how it goes. So that's why I've got eyes outside, is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, I have so much to share with you. I got this yesterday. Did I tell you? I don't remember what I filmed yesterday. I feel like I didn't film anything. It was all a blur. I ended up getting one leaves candle and then one oak wood pumpkin whatever. I feel like I was running in and out of the store because yesterday was about Avelina, literally 4.5+ hours. I love that one, it looks great. Like, it's such a pretty dress. It's very, like, okay, I got interrupted. I forgot what I was trying to say, but I do have to empty this bag out. This is from when I packed it for the soccer games yesterday. And I don't know, I feel like we came home with more stuff than I actually packed because, you know, other people pack snacks and then we all share, and I'm like, wait, you don't want Spaceballs? Ooh, and I need to also empty the lunch boxes because it's Sunday, and who does it on Friday, you know? Because I have to make sure those ice packs are in the freezer waiting for me Monday morning. I can't tell you how many times that I've been without an ice pack. It's kind of lucky because my kids, some of them get school lunch, so I'm like, it's not that important to pack a snack with ice, but if I'm packing a whole lunch, you know. Anyway, I thought oh, hold on. So many things. Let me show you something. Alex actually has some family in town, and so they left to go on the other side of town to get like the world's biggest pizza. I don't know, literally 36-inch pizza. And I'm like, are you sure about that? Like, have fun, you're gonna have a stomachache later. But on the way, they are picking up a furniture piece for Meredith's room redo. And there's one more thing that I need to buy for it, which is the bed, the main attraction, and her bedding. I have it in the cart. I refuse to pay shipping. I'm just waiting for some kind of code. But when I was thinking, oh, you know, what should I do today? As if I have ample time to do all these things. I was thinking, oh, maybe I can put together, because I bought another thing just from like Target, a little furniture piece to store toys, because she is needing some toy storage in her space. So I was scrounging around in the garage trying to look for it, and at the same time trying to look for shoes. You're never gonna guess what I found. Slash where I found it. So I have this, you know, shoe rack from IKEA, looking for shoes, and what do I find? Yes, my autumn trays. Why did I put them in here? And I knew I'd be like, yeah, I'll definitely remember they're here. No, I never opened this. It might as well not even exist because we don't use any of these shoes. This is where shoes go to die. I don't even know what's up here. Nothing. Useless. I actually think up here we have sunscreen and like bug spray. So that's it. I just thought it was ironic that I found it when I got all my autumn baking done. I mean, obviously I still have like Thanksgiving and stuff, but I was like, man, all the lights are always all on. So I thought I would meal prep a little bit today, and by that I mean probably juice. Even though I just made a juice yesterday, I forgot how much my body like craves it. Also maybe make a meal plan. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I do need to like reset my mind. So while I'm looking for meal ideas, since I have no idea what is even for dinner tonight, I just made lentils and rice. That seems to be like my go-to easy lunch for the kids. And then this morning, sourdough and like cut up apples. Nice and easy, cucumbers, carrots, hummus, like, yep, got it, ready to go. I might run to Aldi and do like get some stuff for the week ahead. I don't need much, but like fresh fruit would be helpful. And then tomorrow we have a couple people coming over, so I would like to have like, you know, a snack, something for them to eat. I'm scrolling through looking for some food ideas. I'm on my Pinterest, I'm like, oh my gosh, Wolfgang's birthday party is like yesterday. So I need to order stuff for his party. I told everyone on the invitation, like, dress like a pirate or else, or whatever the heck I wrote. Or you'll walk the plank. Meanwhile, I myself don't even have a costume. Wolfgang doesn't even have a costume. Like, what have I gotten myself into? And then for Halloween, I'm like, does everyone want to be pirates? Kind of double dip that idea. So that's what I'm going to work on for the next as short amount of time as I can shove it in. I need to figure out a better solution for this because the kids come in, it's Friday, they're excited, they've dropped their bags, and sometimes I remind them to bring them to their bedrooms, but sometimes they literally sit here the entire weekend, lunch boxes and all. So I'm gonna empty these, clean the kitchen, and then get started. Oh, by the way, it's been like 4 hours. We were outside, in and out, people in and out, and so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I don't even make excuses anymore. I'm just like, this is, have we met? Like, clearly don't have higher expectations for me, okay? Because when they entered my house, let me show you what they saw. This, and this, and this, this. Are you joking? I'm crying. And this, and this, and this. Also this, and this, 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 this. I simply cannot. So just for my mental health, I'm gonna clean this before I leave. So I had some, well, first of all, I showed you there was just literally stuff everywhere. And even later this day, I was like, it's still untidy. I did run to Aldi. I didn't film any of it. I feel like at one point in the day, I just stopped filming, and it kind of worked out because this video is so long as it is. But I did run to Aldi. I got some stuff, came home. I brought the 2 older girls with me. So I always get more stuff whenever someone comes with me, you know? I'm like, I don't need the temptation. We don't need all this extra stuff and fluff. But then I get home and they're like, there's nothing to eat. So I was like, come with me, pick some snacks out for the week that you would want. And anyway, I came home and it was still kind of like disheveled everywhere. So Alex got the kids riled up and he's like, okay, 10-minute tidy up, let's do it. And that always helps tremendously while I was cooking dinner. So that was really nice. And I ended up making beef tips and gravy. I put some potatoes in the oven with some green beans. And then I cooked some cauliflower on the stove. But I got to tell you, every time I do that, like steam it that way, I have to figure out another way because it always sits. I had to take a deep breath because I felt overwhelmed with everything that I had to do. So I steam it and it's fine, but it's like, it takes probably 15, 20 minutes. And then I do it still with I hit my head. I was like, are you joking me? I almost gave up. But then I just thought, you know what? I got to push through. I got to do this crap. So I ended up putting some music on the radio. It pumped me up. It made me feel a lot better. So here it is. The vibes were fully alive. And anyway, cooked the cauliflower, cooked it still while it had like a little bit of a bite to it. But I melted butter, put that in there, and closed the lid until the rest of dinner was ready, probably like 20 more minutes. You guys, what a mistake I made, because when I opened that pot up to serve everything, it was like mashed cauliflower. Whatever, it was still good, and my kids love it regardless, so it all works out in the end, and it's food. But I did do 2 humongous heads of cauliflower, so we did have some left over, and I was like, dang it, I don't really care about this. But you know what's really good on cauliflower? Obviously melted butter, but then just a little sprinkle of nutmeg. My mom used to do that. I think her mom did it too, so that's where we got it from. Finally emptying some lunch boxes over here, catching the vibe from whatever music I'm listening to, and it truly does, because some days, you know, middle of the day, especially when I don't drink like my element in the morning or eat a proper meal with protein, you know, like so many things, or especially if like, you know, you just don't get enough sleep, you're kind of dragging, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I know it needs to get done, so I have to do it. Whenever that happens, I just throw on some music and it like totally changes my mood. I get so pumped, I get so amped. I'm like, yeah, this is a good day. Yeah, this is a good life. And specifically, Russell Dickerson has a song, you know, I don't even know what it's called. I am a fake fan over here, but it's all about, oh gosh, now I think I'm thinking of a different song, but I know he has one. I'm trying to Google it. Song about having a good life. Just give me this good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, but that's not even Russell Dickerson. That's not, hold on, I need to be right back. It's a good day to have a great day, baby. That's what it's called. It's a good day to have a great day, baby. Woke up, sunshine knocking on my window. Feeling cooler than the other side of my feather pillow. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been optimistic. I don't know what I did, but I'm doing something right. It's so good. Bluebird on my shoulder, counting 4-leaf clovers. Sunshine, serotonin. It's a good day to have a great day, baby. Blue jeans, silver lining. I'm out here cloud nining. Ask me why I'm smiling. It's a good day to have a great day, baby. It's so good. And it's such a simple song. There's like, it's just like, listen, stop and smell the roses. Like, we're having a good day. Oh my gosh. Avelina and I were talking about something about, she was mentioning, look at that yellow car. We were playing a game about finding certain color cars. And I was like, did you notice that the more you look for something, the more you see it? I'm like, that's the same way as our brains work with positivity or negativity. If we're like, I'm so tired, I'm so you know what I mean? Like, your brain will notice all those things. Actually, you are tired. Yeah, you are. And then if you flip it and you're like, you know what? I'm strong enough to do this. I got this. I'm good to go. Your brain will be like, yeah, absolutely. You got this. It's like you have to fake it till you make it. And it's the same thing about falling asleep. If you take it to that level too, like you have to fake like you're asleep to fall asleep. It's so bizarre, but that's how it is with everything. And that's why people say you got to fake it till you make it, So even if you're like in a slump, just tell your mind, you know what? Absolutely not happening today, Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's a lost cause, or I'll just say that. Anyway, so sometimes it's like, okay, to like live in that for a minute, but I try to not let it consume me, All right. Anyway, I did want to share with you, Wentworth did have a soccer game that morning, which I shared with you, but he did score a goal. Amazing times. Good for him. I think they tied that game 1-1. It was a good game. And then Avelina won her soccer game. I think it was like 4-1. Great game. She started with a new league, and we really like it. And then she also won a volleyball match. 1 out of 3. So there's that, if you know how volleyball works. So, they played really well. I will tell them the one that they lost was, so it was like 23-25. Like, it was really close. And then the last one only goes to 15. And that one, sometimes you struggle and sometimes you don't, is all I'm going to say. Anyway, I am cleaning out my hydration station. I noticed myself whenever I would grab an element, if I wanted a different flavor and I knew wasn't in here, I would go to the closet. And I'm like, why am I doing this? I need to just dump them all in here so that I have them all in one spot. I got rid of some stuff in here that was expired or that we didn't use. And I do have some liquid IV. I do like the white peach sugar-free liquid IV, but I simply don't really buy it. Like, whatever. I buy Element more. I tend to enjoy it more. I tend to reach for it more. So it makes sense to get that and stock up with it, Moving on to my living room that really needed my attention. I was so glad that my kitchen was done because, man, I got to tell you, when your kitchen is a mess, it's the heart of the home. And it's just, for me, like, every time I pass, I'm like, ugh. And then I know it's just going to get dirty again next time I need to make a meal, 700 times a day. So the living room is kind of the same thing. My kids play here. We had cousins over. Toys were everywhere. I don't even want to go in her bedroom. I told her, hey, tidy up your bedroom best you can, and then I'll come in and help you. And I think Alex did too. So, I am impatiently waiting for the moment that I redo her bedroom because I know I'm going to get rid of a lot of the toys that are just causing a lot of clutter and chaos in there for both of us. No one wants to play with a bunch of toys. It's too overwhelming is what I'm trying to get to. So while I was cleaning the living room, I realized, wow, there's like a bunch of stuff in here that entire bag is full of garbage. The Bed Bath & Beyond bag or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. I put the candles away, impatiently waiting to burn them because, man, they smell so good. But I don't want to waste it on just us, I'm going to wait till we have some guests over maybe. Let them think that we have a home that smells decent. And so once I tidied up, This whole thing needs to be repainted. I know I'm the worst. You know, it's been a couple of years. It's been like, what, 3 years at least? I'm pretty sure I was pregnant when I did it. I opened this drawer and I said, what the heck is that smell? I thought for a second, oh, must have been something from the beach and those goggles. No. So I kept digging and couldn't figure it out until I realized, an apple. An apple is the culprit. So mad. Like when my kids tidy up in here, they just shove everything into the drawers and it's like they don't even think. No, apples do not go in here. I almost got up to show you, but then I was like, this is pretty gross. So here it is from afar so it doesn't gross you out. Just imagine how it smelled. I was like, what is that smell? And then I thought, why doesn't our house smell like that? Like I don't smell, I could only smell it when I opened the drawer, you know? Anyway, you'd think it would smell way more than that, but maybe it did, and I was just nose blind to it, you know? Anyway, once I got this far, I decided let's go through every drawer and get rid of things, donate some things that they don't play with, because this is always, I find that they are digging to find the stuff that they like. So I took it into my own hands. I did a little toe dip into what her room is going to be like. So we had 3 bags of garbage, like grocery bags of garbage, and 1 bag of donate. Out of this little, coffee table, I don't even know what you want to call it. Like hardly any space at all. And I got rid of that much. Seems a little excessive and extreme and ridiculous if you ask me about it. But I will say, and I'll probably state it again when I do her room redo, we have a lot of hand-me-down toys. We have a lot of toys that like, you know, the older girls have friends and then they have siblings that are getting older and they're like, oh, would your siblings like this? I'm like, okay, I guess. So a lot of that. And then obviously I go to the thrift store and they get toys and, you know, it piles up slowly but surely over time. So it's just a process, especially when you have smaller kids and like a huge influx of stuff coming into the house. I don't always do a good job of like getting older things or things that they no longer play with out of the house, you know? So I'm working on it. It's a process. I'm also trying not to buy a ton of stuff for them anymore, but I think toys in general, like I said, like a lot of them are just like, oh, and also like those little birthday party trinkets, the goodie bags, all those little toys. No, absolutely not. I need this kazoo. And then I'm like, do you really need a kazoo? So a lot of stuff like that in there. And then sand toys were in here, just random toys. So I was like, these are splash pad toys. Why are they in here? So I had to move some stuff elsewhere. And, you know, that's just life. And I really enjoyed decluttering in here. And I feel like I could do another pass and get rid of even more. But anyway, that is it. Hey guys, don't forget, it's a good day to have a good day, baby. Why don't you play that song? Get in the mood. It's a good one. It's uplifting. And thanks for being here, hanging out with me, doing all the things, antique shopping, homecoming dress shopping, which I can't even believe. I don't think I've sat down and been still long enough to even process the fact that I'm taking my daughter homecoming dress shopping. So I'll be in the corner crying, and I'll see you next time. Bye.